And all of our students, they are on speaking English. And if we're particularly big fans of any of the teams, I can come back around with them for another helping of them. All right, everybody, enjoy. Hello, everyone. I can just sit down. I love a nice free stop. Hello, everybody. So, all of our
is the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. This bridge, of course, was built to honor Ben Franklin and was created in 1926, designed by the architect 𝒆𝒏𝒈𝒐𝒌𝒖. The Ben Franklin Bridge was the largest suspension span in the world upon its completion, and that electric blue color you see it painted isn't just for decoration, it also helps protect the steel from corrosion. At night, we've got gives a lovely little light show as the lights will flicker on and off as the train passes. You get a lovely little photo op out in front of the bus here and as we're turning. Quick spot to notice is Alfred's Alley out the left side of the bus. This is the oldest continually occupied street in the U.S. We have been living on Alfred's Alley since we were still a colony with England. to leave pennies on Ben Franklin's grave, that simple granite tablet you see there. Unfortunately, the weight of those pennies in combination with the moisture of the ground cracked the tablet in half. Repairs were made, they replaced the slab, but there is now a dedicated cemetery worker who will sweep the pennies off of Ben Franklin's grave every day to prevent further damage to it. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you're sleeping. I'm alone in blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars falling, but I'm in the still.
Hello, everybody. Can I just anybody in some sugar for our teas? I just find that some
Just saying yes. Now, out the right side of the bus here, we have the African American Museum of Philadelphia, which is notable to help preserve, interpret, and exhibit the heritage of African Americans, opened in 1976. The museum currently houses 4 galleries with exhibitions anchored on one of 3 themes: the African diaspora, the Philadelphia story, and the contemporary narrative. They also have a rotating gallery on Pearl Bailey, which you can see up into September. Philadelphia has long been known as an important center for African American history and culture. As the United States was being formed in the 18th century, Philadelphia was the center of the abolitionist movement and had the largest free black population in America at the time. Stars fading, but I linger on you. Still craving your kiss. I'm longing to hold on to you. Just saying yes. Sweet dreams, the sunbeams find you. Sweet dreams that leave all worries far behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. And if you look all around you on all sides, one of the cultural cornerstones of Philadelphia's Center City, we are in Philly's Chinatown. Lots of delicious restaurants, karaoke bars, barbecue, all that kind of fun stuff. We also have a Friendship Gate that we'll be passing here on the right in a second. Chinatown is also So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of.
También, mira, mira, también.
So this center of Philadelphia, City Hall. The location chosen for City Hall is one of the 5 Center City urban park squares dedicated by William Penn as the city was being built. City Hall is made up of granite and brick walls up to 22 feet thick. The principal exterior materials are limestone, granite, and marble. And as we get a little closer, you'll see there are more than 250 sculptures adorning the City Hall, depicting artists, educators, and engineers who embodied American ideals and contributed to this country's genius. The final construction cost was just a little measly $24 million for City Hall. As we come around City Hall here, you'll see up all the way to the very tippy top. The clock tower features a clock face on each side that is 26 feet in diameter, which means these clocks You see, some of the signs under these flags will have the name of the country in its native language under the English translation. Got a little game for you to play if you want to see if you can find all of the flags from the countries that your ancestors are from. As we make our way down Ben Franklin Parkway.
¿Qué pelotita?
Mira, si está ahí tu flag. Ahí están todas las flags del mundo. Y mira, si está la tuya ahí. ¿Qué? Las banderas están aquí todas. Oh, sí.
I want everyone around. Hello, everybody. I've got our next tea if I can interest anybody. If not, no pressure, I can always come back. Tea number 3 is going to be a mint verbena, one of our decaffeinated teas today. Of course, very minty, very refreshing herb.
And we are headed around Logan Square. Now, I know what you're thinking, Ken. That is not a square, that is a circle. But when Logan Square was first named, it was part of those 5 Center City urban square parks that William Penn wanted to dedicate, one of which, again, we passed is City Hall. At the center, you can see the Swan Memorial Fountain. This is also known as the Fountain of the 3 Rivers. Is to symbolize the area's major streams, the Delaware, the Schuylkill, and the Wissahickon. It's an Art Deco fountain. You'll see lots of folks hanging out near the fountain, getting a nice cool breeze off of the water in the summer, splashing around in that fountain pool up as well. See plenty of people go swimming in that fountain.
More so,
And as we make our way down Ben Franklin Parkway, I encourage you to take a look at all of the wonderful museums and centers of education that are along Ben Franklin Parkway. At our right, we've got the Free Library. At our left, we've got the Franklin Institute. Moore College of Art and Design is over there in the corner. It's a little center of education you've got here on Ben Franklin Parkway.
Ah, está al frente allá.
Something in the way she attracts me like more than nothing. Something in the way she moves me. I don't want to leave her now. You know I believe in her. Somewhere in a smile she knows. Yeah, I don't need no other. Something Then está shows me. Don't even you're asking me about love. I don't know.
Mira, mamá.
Mystic 1976 by Philadelphia for the 100th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. The museum building was completed buildings of European, American, and Asian origin, as well as rotating galleries. The various classes of art include sculptures, paintings, prints, drawings, photographs, decorative arts, and even an entire wing dedicated to armor, which is my personal favorite. We've also got a lovely statue of George Washington up there. And we've got two statues of Rocky hanging out at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. We've got one that is there for our photo ops, and we've got one at the very top of the steps. As we come around, you'll see it.
These for us, white plates.
And here we are coming up on the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Lovely little photo opportunity out the right side of the bus here. Do we have anybody doing the run? Any takers? This looks like this little kid in the orange is doing his little run up the steps.
He's doing something.
Has anybody on this bus ever done that Rocky run? Ever run up the steps? If you have, props to you. Absolutely. Props to you. I only run if I am being chased. So I admire that.
My dad drove around. He stayed in his car. Threw us out. And to run up the stairs.
I can take any of the white plates that we're done with, just to get them out of our way.
And as we pass the Philadelphia Museum of Art, you'll see the tallest building in Philadelphia currently, the Comcast building. That building, you'll see, that looks kind of like a walkie-talkie, that little spire. It is also the top of a Philadelphia urban legend. So back when the city was there was a gentleman's agreement that none of the builders and architects that were developing in the city would build taller than City Hall to keep William Penn as the tallest thing in the city of Philadelphia. Of course, that gentleman's agreement was broken, and people built, and they say that it put a curse on the city. It was affecting our sports teams particularly. Now, Comcast put a very, very small, little itty-bitty William Penn at the very, very tippy top of the spire. And what do you know? Our sports teams aren't doing so bad. We've got 2 Super Bowls under our belt. So, who knows? Maybe the urban legend was true. limestone building out at the left side of the bus here.
Luckily, we can all just on the chest. That's what I'm hearing.
Are we done with any of this food on our right plates here? I can take our box. All things as much as we can out of the way.
All right, so we're nearing towards the end of our tour. We've probably got about 15, 20 minutes or so left. It's been a wonderful tour with all of you. But I have some questions for you all, because I know that this bus is the site of many a celebration, many a special gathering. People love to come on this bus to celebrate something in their lives. So I am going to come around. I'm going to check each table, make sure we're not, I want to give flowers to anything that you may be celebrating here on the bus today. I'm going to start at the back of the bus. I'm going to make my way forward, and I'm going to come around and ask you if you're celebrating anything. And if you're not, I'll give you 30 seconds now to come up with something that you're celebrating. Life, friendship, something. So, I'm going to make my way back this way. Celebrating anything down.
Test technology, everybody.
Thank you, Jeff. Also, a technical specialist. Are we celebrating anything over here, folks? Friendship, we love to see it. We got lots of friends in this place. Just having a good time out on a day out in the city. We celebrating anything at this table here? Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day. I love to celebrate mothers here on the bus. Any celebrations down this way? Celebrating anything? Happy birthday! Yes. Happy birthday! Happy 50th birthday! What a wonderful milestone! What a wonderful birthday to celebrate! Anything over here?
Friendship and better jobs.
Better jobs and friendship? Absolutely. Celebrating anything this way? Anything down this way? Any celebrations? Just having a good time, day out in the city on our T-bus. We love that too. Every day is a celebration here on the T-bus. Anything over here celebrating anything? A birthday? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! You don't look a day over 17 here. Anything over here? An 8th birthday? Happy 8th birthday, my dear. 8's a good age. 8 is a good birthday. It's a great birthday to be celebrating. Any celebrations for the bus here? Yeah, just with the rest of the party. Anything over here? Absolutely celebrating life. And a promotion. Hey, you're the head of something. That's absolutely worth celebrating. All right. Well, we do have a couple of birthdays on this bus, and you know, I spend all day singing. And once you know it, I forget the words to some of these songs. And one of those songs is Happy Birthday, so I'm going to need a little bit of help from all of you. Now, I know we've got a couple birthdays, and I'm sure the names, if I try to say the names, they wouldn't fit. So, I'm gonna say happy birthday. But if you are with a member of your party that is celebrating a birthday, absolutely say their name. Feel free to stick that in there. And I'm gonna need all of your help. So I'm gonna count us off. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. That sounded great. Thank you for that little bit of extra help. I appreciate it. And happy birthday to anybody celebrating their birthday today on this bus. Well, as we head around City Hall here, we have got about 15 minutes or so left on our trip. So I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping things up. As we wrap up our trip here, I'm going to go ahead and thank you all so much for joining us here today at Tea Around Town. We would love to see you back here with us for another trip. If you enjoyed your trip so much you'd like to leave us a 5-star review on Google, Yelp, or TripAdvisor, please feel free to mention us by name. It really helps this location, this Philadelphia location. It also helps us as employees. Once again, my name is Penn, like William Penn, and your servers were Jack and Mahalet. Our fabulous bus driver downstairs was Andrew. You will also be given a chance to leave a little gratuity for us on your way out. We're going to have Cash App and Venmo available, as well as a tray for cash, which will of course be split evenly between all of us working on the bus. It is never required, but it is always appreciated. And if you didn't enjoy your trip, I'm Alvin. Your servers are Simon and Theodore, and Dave is running this bus because trip makes can drive. Now is a wonderful time as well to use the restrooms. Our bathroom located downstairs will be closed upon arrival, so if you've got to use the bathroom, now is a great time to do it before we depart here. I got a couple more songs before you all make your way off this bus and finish up our trip. So I'll sing a couple more songs for you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our trip.
Do you want the scout? Alright, I think I'll find your search. I need to make that. Thank you. Because I agree. I'm not such a test. I did tell you guys. Did I ever tell you guys the story about when I was with my I think I did. And I was with my sister and I went down to Virginia. Yes, you told me. I had a piece so bad. And she went someplace. There was nothing. She did not go to the highway. She followed her car. It took us back for a half hour. I said we got it.
Oh, I can
Got one last song for you. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song.
Hello, everybody. We're all keyed out over here, but I've got another one if I can do stars. This one's raspberry. It's nice and decaffeinated.
Skies above blue. My heart is wrapped up in you. And I that I could speak to a dream that I can call my own.
Give it to me.
You smile, you smile, and spells cast. And here we are in heaven. For you are
Pero yo creo que del otro lado.
All right, folks, we are about 5 minutes out. So please take a moment to gather all of your belongings, hats, gloves, phones, gloves, fascinators. If you leave anything behind, it belongs to the bus. So make sure you get everything. These beautiful tea around town tumblers you've been sipping from are also yours to take home. So please do make sure you grab them as you make your way outside. Once we reach our final destination, we will allow 5 minutes for photos, but please respectfully request your prompt departure. We got one more tour after this. We got to get back to our staging location to prep for that next tour. I will let you all know when we have come to a complete stop, at which point you can stand up and disembark. Downtown. Once again, my name was Pen. Your servers were Jack and Mahalet, and our lovely bus driver who's gotten us through these Philly streets was Andrew. Thanks so much for joining us. I'll be back on the mic when we are at our final destination.
I've never seen any. I haven't either. I just know about it. That's what we're having.